Have you ever noticed that some colleagues seem to advance effortlessly, while others, despite their hard work, remain in the same position for years? In the global workplace, technical skills are only half of the equation.
You are right, Elena. The real differentiator is often how we communicate our value. Many professionals miss out on opportunities simply because they haven't mastered the art of professional articulation.
Exactly, David. Today, we're moving beyond basic English. We're exploring 5 essential communication pillars that will redefine your professional presence and accelerate your career growth.
Whether you're an entry-level specialist or an experienced manager, these scenarios will provide you with a master playbook for workplace success.
Stay with us until the end because our final scenario covers a skill so vital that it often determines who is selected for global leadership roles. Let us begin with our first pillar, articulating value. Imagine you have just completed a significant task or project. Most people wait for their manager to notice. However, a high performer knows how to share their contribution in a way that highlights the benefit to the entire organization. Our goal is to move from reporting tasks to demonstrating impact. Before we hear the effective way, let's listen to what we call the average professional approach. David, how would a typical update sound?
It usually sounds like this. I finished the data report you asked for. It's on your desk now. Let me know if you need anything else.
While that is polite, it focuses only on the task. Now let's listen to the high performer approach, where we focus on the result and the value created. Good morning, David. I'm pleased to share that I've completed the streamlined data report for this quarter.
Thank you, Elena. I know the team has been waiting for those insights.
Beyond compiling the numbers, I identified 3 key areas where we can optimize our workflow.
That sounds very promising. How do these optimizations contribute to our overall goals?
By implementing these changes, we can potentially reduce project turnaround time by 15%, which directly supports our objective of increasing efficiency.
I really appreciate this proactive approach, Elena. It helps we see the bigger picture of how your work drives our success. Notice the shift in strategy. Elena didn't just say the report was done. She used the term streamlined to imply improvement and followed it up with a value add, identifying optimizations.
Exactly. Instead of talking about my effort, I focused on the result. Using phrases like contributed to or supports our objective helps your manager understand that you are thinking like a strategic partner, not just a task doer.
Now it is your turn to practice. Speak after us to capture the professional intonation.
I'm pleased to share that our team has successfully streamlined the task.
I'm pleased to share that our team has successfully streamlined the task.
Excellent. Let's try the next sentence. This work significantly contributed to our quarterly results.
This work significantly contributed to our quarterly results.
Very good. Focus on the word contributed to show impact. The most impactful sentence in this scenario is, I've identified key areas where we can optimize our workflow to support our shared goals. This shows you are observant and committed to the company's success.
Now we have a question for you. Think about a recent project you finished. How would you describe its impact using the word value? Please share your professional version in the comments below.
Articulating your own value is the first step. But what happens when you are in an important meeting with international partners?
How do you contribute your ideas so that they are not just heard, but respected? In our next situation, we will master the art of active participation and how to elevate a discussion. Stay tuned.
In a global meeting, Being silent can often be misinterpreted as a lack of interest or preparation. However, career advancement requires you to be more than just a listener. You need to be a contributor. This scenario focuses on how to enter a conversation professionally and add a layer of sophistication to the existing ideas. Let us look at the average professional way of interrupting or adding a point. David, how does this usually sound in an office?
It sounds quite basic, like this. I have an idea. Can I speak? I think we should change the plan, because the old one is not good.
Notice how that feels a bit abrupt. Now, let's listen to the high performer approach. This professional uses the bridge and build technique to show respect for others while demonstrating their own expertise. David, I truly value the points you've raised regarding our digital expansion.
Thank you, Elena. I believe it is a necessary step for our growth.
Building on that point, I'd like to offer a perspective on how we can optimize our resource allocation for this phase.
That is a great direction. How do you suggest we refine the current process?
If we aligned our budget with the high engagement regions first, we can ensure a more sustainable development before scaling further.
That provides a lot of clarity. Integrating your perspective will certainly make our strategy much more robust. Elena used a very powerful phrase, building on that point. This is a professional bridge. It tells your colleagues that you were listening carefully and that your idea is an evolution of theirs, not a replacement.
Exactly. Also, instead of saying, I think, I used, I'd like to offer a perspective. This sounds objective and highly professional. It invites collaboration rather than creating a debate.
It's time for you to practice these bridge phrases. Please repeat after us.
Building on that point, I'd like to offer a perspective.
Building on that point, I'd like to offer a perspective.
Excellent. Next sentence. How can we optimize the process for better results?
How can we optimize the process for better results?
Very good. The power sentence here is, building on your point, I believe we can further optimize this by focusing on our shared objectives.
Think about your last meeting. Was there an idea you wanted to support? Write a comment using the phrase, building on that point, to show us how you would add value to a conversation.
Contributing to a plan is vital, but what do you do when you notice a potential obstacle before anyone else does?
Most people wait until a challenge appears before speaking up, but in our next scenario, we will learn the skill that truly separates leaders from followers: proactive solutioning. Stay with us to see how to present a solution before the problem even arises.
A key trait of high-performing professionals is forward thinking. Instead of just identifying a challenge, they present a well-thought-out solution simultaneously. This builds immense trust with your leadership team and proves you are ready for more responsibility. David, show us how the average professional reports a concern.
Usually it's just a warning. Elena, there appears to be an issue with the timeline. I think we will be late. What should we do?
This approach places the responsibility for solving the problem entirely on the manager. Now let's listen to the high performer approach, which provides security and professional confidence. David, I've been reviewing our current timeline and noticed a potential delay in the final phase.
I appreciate you bringing this to my attention. How does this affect our delivery?
To ensure we stay on track, I've prepared 2 potential solutions to streamline the remaining tasks.
That is very proactive of you. Could you walk me through your recommendations?
Certainly. By reallocating the internal resources now, we can maintain our quality standards without delaying the launch.
I'm very impressed with your foresight. Let's proceed with your preferred option immediately. Notice the phrase Elena used, to ensure we stay on track. This shows her primary focus is the success of the project, not just complaining about a problem.
Yes, David, and the phrase, "I've prepared potential solutions," is the most important part. It shows you have already done the hard work of thinking, which makes your manager's life much easier. This is how you build a reputation as a problem solver.
Let's practice being proactive. Repeat after us.
To ensure we stay on track, I've prepared a potential solution.
To ensure we stay on track, I've prepared a potential solution.
Wonderful. Next, would you like to review these options together?
Would you like to review these options together?
Excellent. Your career growth sentence is, I've identified a potential challenge, and to ensure our success, I've outlined a few solutions for your review.
Have you ever saved a project by being proactive? We want to hear your story. Tell us in the comments what solution you proposed in a difficult situation.
Being proactive is excellent, but how do you handle the human side of work?
Giving feedback can be uncomfortable. If you are too direct, it may affect the professional relationship. If you are too vague, nothing changes.
Next, we will master constructive feedback, the art of helping others improve while strengthening your professional bond. This is a skill every global professional must have. In a professional environment, being able to provide feedback is not just for managers. It is a vital skill for anyone working in a team. However, the way you deliver that feedback determines whether you build a bridge or a wall. To advance in your career, you must learn to guide others with refinement and a focus on collective success. David, let's demonstrate the average professional way of giving feedback. It often sounds too direct or personal.
Yes, it might sound like this. Your report contains several errors. You need to fix it. This is not good for our team.
Notice how that feels like a personal judgment. Now, let's listen to the high performer approach. This professional uses the value-added feedback technique to inspire improvement while maintaining a positive relationship. David, I've had a chance to review the latest draft of the proposal. I truly appreciate the effort you've put into the data analysis.
Thank you, Elena. I'm glad the analysis was useful. Do you have any thoughts on the presentation?
To make the key insights even more impactful for our partners, perhaps we could consider visualizing the trends on the main slide.
That is a valid point. Adding visuals would certainly clarify our message.
Exactly. I believe this small adjustment will significantly enhance the overall quality of our delivery.
I value your perspective, Elena. I will integrate those changes right away to ensure we deliver our best work. Notice the language Elena used. Instead of saying, "You made a mistake," she said, "to make it even more impactful." This shifts the focus from a problem to a higher standard of success.
Yes, and using the word we instead of you creates a sense of shared responsibility. Phrases like, "perhaps we could consider," sound collaborative and professional, which is essential for a healthy workplace culture. It is time to practice these professional phrases. I will read the sentence first, then David will lead you through the repetition. I appreciate your efforts on this project.
I appreciate your efforts on this project.
Excellent. Let's try the next sentence. Perhaps we could consider a more optimized approach.
Perhaps we could consider a more optimized approach.
Very good. Focus on the word perhaps to show professional politeness. The key sentence for giving feedback is, I appreciate the work you've done, and to make it even more impactful, I suggest we refine the final details.
How do you feel when you receive feedback? In the comments, try to rewrite a piece of advice you gave recently using the phrase, "perhaps we could consider."
We have covered communication within the team, but how do you align your work with the big picture of the entire company?
This is the final and most important skill. It is what separates those who are busy from those who are indispensable.
Stay with us for the final scenario, strategic alignment. We will learn how to speak the language of the organization's mission to prove you are ready for the next level.
Strategic alignment means showing that you understand the why behind your work. When you can connect your daily tasks to the company's long-term vision, you prove that you have the mindset of a leader. This is the ultimate skill for career advancement. David, how does the average professional talk about their goals during a performance review?
It's usually very self-centered. I want a promotion because I have worked here for a long time and I have completed all my tasks.
This focuses only on time served, not value created. Now let's listen to the high performers approach, which aligns personal growth with company success. David, I've been reflecting on our department's goals for the coming year, and I want to ensure my current priorities are fully aligned with that vision.
I'm very glad to hear that, Elena. Alignment is crucial for our success. What are your thoughts?
My primary focus is on optimizing our client engagement, as this directly supports our objective of sustainable growth.
That shows a very deep understanding of where we are heading. How do you see your role evolving in this area?
I am committed to leading initiatives that not only meet our targets, but also enhance our reputation in the global market.
That level of commitment and strategic thinking is exactly what we look for. Let's discuss how we can support your growth into these new responsibilities. Notice the phrase strategic alignment. By using this, Elena shows she isn't just a worker, she is a partner in the company's future.
Exactly, David. Phrases like supports our objective and aligned with our vision are executive keywords. They signal to your leadership that you are ready for a higher level role because you already think like one. This is the most important part of our practice today. Let's master the language of alignment. I want to ensure my priorities are aligned with our vision.
I want to ensure my priorities are aligned with our vision.
Excellent. Let's try the final sentence. My work directly supports our objective of sustainable growth.
My work directly supports our objective of sustainable growth.
Brilliant. You now have the language of a global professional. The high growth sentence is, I want to ensure that my contributions are strategically aligned with our long-term goals to drive meaningful results.
What is your company's mission? Try to write one sentence in the comments that connects your current job to that mission using the word aligned.
We have explored 5 powerful pillars today. From articulating your value to strategic alignment, you now have a complete playbook.
But how do you make these skills a natural part of your daily routine?
Let's move to our final recap, where we will summarize the professional mindset you need to maintain your momentum. David, we have journeyed through 5 essential pillars of professional communication today. Looking back at these scenarios, what stands out to you as the most critical mindset for someone seeking a promotion in a global environment?
I believe it is the shift from being a task executor to a value creator. Whether you are articulating your project results or offering constructive feedback, the high performer always speaks with the organization's success in mind. It isn't just about the words, it is about the intentionality behind them.
Exactly. In scenario 1 and 2, we saw how simply changing your phrasing to include building on that point or streamlining tasks elevates your presence in a meeting. It signals that you are ready for a larger stage.
And let's not forget the power of proactive solutioning from scenario 3. Leaders value those who bring a solution before the challenge becomes a major issue. It creates a sense of professional confidence that is indispensable in any high-performing team.
I also found our discussion on constructive feedback and strategic alignment to be very profound. It proves that career advancement is a human-first journey. When you help others grow and align your daily actions with the company's vision, you aren't just working, you are leading.
To our global audience, these skills are universal. Whether you are in New York, London, or Singapore, the language of professional excellence is the same. It is refined, proactive, and always value-driven.
Before we conclude, let's master one final master sentence that combines all our lessons. I will read the phrase, and David will lead your practice. I am committed to delivering results that are strategically aligned with our vision.
I am committed to delivering results that are strategically aligned with our vision.
Excellent. Focus on the word aligned to show your strategic mindset. I value our collaboration and look forward to contributing to our shared success.
I value our collaboration and look forward to contributing to our shared success.
Brilliant. This is the signature of a true professional.
Thank you for spending your valuable time with us today. Remember, your professional journey is a marathon of small, refined improvements in how you communicate your value to the world.
If you found these scenarios helpful for your career growth, please consider subscribing to Business English for Success. We are dedicated to providing you with the most sophisticated tools for your global professional life.
Don't forget to check out our previous video on writing professional emails. It's the perfect companion to what we've learned today.
Keep practicing, keep connecting, and most importantly, keep leading with integrity. We look forward to hearing your success stories in the comments below.
Until next time, take care of your professional growth, and we will see you in the next video.
Goodbye for now.
Goodbye, and see you soon.